Hello everybody and welcome to this episode of Awesomenauts with yours really SlowWolf. Alright, match number 1 NPX1HL0D, I'm not sure which. Here we are. Last match was brutally hard. By the end of it, we did really well early game and then we got stopped late games. Mostly Time Rift picked up, and no one on our team picked up Baby Curry Mammoth early enough to stop it. This game, I'm not sure what we could play. We could play all kinds of different things. I mean, we could try Scree. It's been a long time since I've tried Scree. You know, let's try Scree. I don't see this going particularly well. Scree is not a character I know how to play. At all, actually. I frequently just don't understand how this character works. When people get him to work very well, it's largely because I'm playing against them, and I'm playing Clunk. Past that, Scree tends to be not so good. But hey, you know what? Maybe we got a chance here. Maybe we got a chance here. We just need to make it work. On our team, we got a Frog and a Raylan. On their team, it's a Leon, Clunk, and a Ulip. This tells me that having easy access to maybe the slow on our left click here might help. So I'm going to try that out. And then this is a more aggressive opening build for Scree. I feel that if you're going for a... Oh shit, well, dealt a little bit of damage that way. If you're going for a more defensive build, you need to go for Totem nice and early, nice and bright and early, honestly, because if you can manage to make that happen, then beautiful. Oh, nice. I'll take it. That's the I don't know how that happened, but okay, I'll take the Worm Smooch for free here for sure. Okay. Go, just take this stuff out, zap it, get some other stuff going. We're going to want to pick up Totem, I think, relatively early in this game, just because, despite the fact that I like being super aggressive, as much as I love being super aggressive, actually, we're not going to get the chance to really make that work for us. One of the things we also want to keep an eye on is where our Saw Blade is, and using pull back and push through opportunities as often as possible. Like, we want to make sure that when we toss out our Saw Blade, it's doing as much double duty as possible for doing damage, for harassing people, for clearing lanes, everything you can think of. Just as early and as often as possible. So right there, that's okay. It means that they can't really settle down. We're going to pull this backwards and get some damage done to those creeps. That's the idea. We want to make sure that everything hits twice all the time. So like that Saw Blade there as well. Now, how are we going to make this build work? There's a couple of different ways to go about doing this. One way is far more safe in the sense that it relies on you just left-clicking, and the left-click is pretty brain-dead simple on this guy. You left-click in a general direction, it tends to hit people in a way that is both effective and useful. Managed to double hit with on the Clunk there, which is very nice indeed. Go ahead and see if I can't get some more zaps this way, but nope. Okay, back off, get some creeps. Or go into the more aggressive Saw Bladey build, which allows you to do a lot of burst damage. Now, I don't know... Okay, Leon's up there. That's fair and fine. We're gonna back off. I think the better one for farm is to go for the Saw Blade, if I had to guess. There's a lot you can do with the left click as well, mind you, but it is not as simple to land. It puts you at a little bit more risk because of reasons. We're gonna just toss that out there, and then as soon as we see an opportunity to maybe pull a second Saw Blade through. Yep, that got us at least a creep out of it, so that's fine. As soon as we get like opportunities to use our Saw Blade often, we're going to try to make it happen as often as possible. And if anything, it's sort of keeping people annoyed. Whoa, ah, we missed. Unfortunate. Oh, slow, plus other things, means maybe kills if we can manage it. Oh, so close. Should float over. And you know what? I don't want to be a part of this. I'm out. See yous. Byes. Okay, I'm just going to scan for Leon up here. Another great benefit to Scree and getting the slow on his left click is that Scree is able to actually... I don't know why I felt that that was a good idea to do that. Is that he can actually scan for invisible units. He's one of the very few people that has an invisible unit scanner in the sense of... We missed everything with that Saw Blade. That's okay. We're slowing them down. We're doing some zappy. Doing the zappy is important. We're not going to get much done there, unfortunately. Okay, dealt as much as I could, reasonably speaking. Not what I wanted, but as much as I could, and that's all I could really ask for at this point. Just Saw Blade. Cut the problems in half. Now, the more I'm looking at this, the more I'm realizing that Saw Blade is arguably the exact right decision. It is absolutely the right decision to make in almost every case. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Nope, you do not get to leave your base until that thing dies, which is going to take like 2 seconds to do because it has no HP against the turret. Okay, Saw Blade is great for push. We are going to be able to, however, land a decent amount of damage on both the Ulip and his subsidiaries. Okay, come on. That was not a good thing to do. Hold on. Got him! Yeah, baby! That's exactly what I was looking for. Alright, so we got a Worm Smooch. Perfect. That totem ended up actually being incredibly helpful because it stopped people from leaving, which is great. Doing a little bit of extra damage, not enough to get a kill. Close. Close, though. Very close. So what's our plan then in terms of, you know, future upgrades? I think that it's worth going Starstorm Statue bright and early on this character. Not least of which because Starstorm Statue gives you the ability to deal damage with both your left click and your Saw Blade. Now, this is not as useful as it is on a multitude of other characters, because his middle click does not do any damage. So you're effectively missing out on a 10% damage increase on one of his rows, straight up. But at the same time, there's a lot to be said for how strong it can be, so yeah, we'll pick that up. Now, I don't think we need anything else yet, and getting the knockback pulse on the totem might not be a good idea right yet. Yeah, we're gonna zap him for a lot of damage. Trying to do something there. Didn't quite work out. That's fine. Take that stuff out, then go downstairs. That should just help push that out a little bit, which is nice. We're not gonna die here, I don't think. Yeah, that's fine. Whatever, Clunk. We'll just get that Saw Blading going. So we're pushing that lane now, guaranteed, which is great. We're going to pull this forward, get this Saw Blade to work over here. The other great thing about Starstorm Statue that I really enjoy on Scree is that it actually does damage, extra damage to the creeps, as well as to enemy Awesomenauts. Like, the 10% damage is a flat 10% damage increase, regardless. Right? So that's like the end of the road, as it were. That's all you needed to know. Okay, we're going to try to see if we can't make anything happen here with our left click. Oh god, we are so in the worst place possible. How did we end up there? You know what? I honestly thought that there were more people on my you know, on my team around, but not the case. Steel Drum is definitely our next pickup here. Unless if we decide to go for a more left-clicky build. And you know what? I think a left-clicky build might be worth exploring just because of how bad I am with Saw Blade. So I'm going to think about that for a quick second. Think about it some more. Alright, here's what we're going to do. We are actually going to end up going for Magic Sunballs next. Up to 3 additional targets per left click seems pretty flippin' reasonable. It's going to make it very annoying to deal with that left click. And it's a one-time investment that has a pretty decent amount of effect. So I'm quite pleased to go ahead and let that happen. Especially since Starstorm Statue effectively amplifies that damage by a ton. Toss this out. It's not going to end up doing too much. We're going to toss that out as well. Should push the lane. We're going to actually land that on him instead, which is nice. Okay, keep left clicking, doing some zappies. Oh god, whack. Oh, missed. Got the snipe off though. Good stuff. Very good stuff indeed. Alright, toss this out. The Clunk decides to land too close. Guess who's gonna get the smartening? Okay, Ulip was the one in there, not the Clunk. That's fine. Almost landed it twice. What? Okay, so he got a walkie-talkie fridge. That's fine, I suppose. We actually got the kill. Holy shit, that Saw Blade actually helped to get a kill. Okay, good stuff. Alright, so what's next on our list of things to do? Magic Sunballs would be the good thing to do, for sure. We're going to go ahead and just continue to push this, because it is well worth our time to push this. While we've got the ability and the inclination to do so, while we've got the advantage with Ulip down, we cannot go home and just shop willy-nilly. That's just a huge waste of time, honestly. Oh, if you want to, you can be my flippin' guest. Okay, we got landed on. That's bad. And then we got killed. Okay, very bad. Head back home. Yeah, Magic Sunball seems like the right choice. Now, after that, Lashes of the Goddess seems like the next most like impressive upgrade, but we're gonna hold off on that because I think we need to start going Steel Drum for sure. That's the next valuable. That's the next most valuable upgrade that we can pick up, I think, damage-wise. So yeah, we'll pick that up. The reason why the Magic Sunballs is particularly useful here is because Magic Sunballs will continue to apply the slow as well on our left click, which is huge. Like, absolutely 100% massive. Good kills there. Okay, we're just looking to zap them as many times as possible. Re-amplify the slow. Put down the slow as, again, often as possible. Point. Got him. That was... I could not have played that more beautifully if I had been paid to. That was wonderful. Just drop that and then call it a good day. Okay, we're also gonna leave that there for now. And then just keep putting that out. Like, the magic sunballs are doing a decent amount of work here. It's very annoying to deal with if you're on the other side because the zaps just non-stop. The zaps are non-flippin' stop. 3 additional targets means you're constantly getting hit by this bouncy damage bullshit that you just don't want to have to deal with, ever. So best avoid it whenever possible. Now, with that said, we're at a stage where we need to get more Saw Blade damage, or we're just going to fall behind on the damage, which means that we're not going to do anything, honestly. Scree does rely on doing damage to be particularly useful. Ooh, the double hit was good. That was a good 500 damage for nothing at all. Okay. That is a lot of extra money I would like to get, but there's no way to do it. Okay. Frog got away. That's fine. I'm gonna go ahead and Saw Blade that. Force them to deal with a little bit of extra damage on their end of things, and then take it easy. Dino Disaster just came out. That's fine. We're gonna go ahead and just toss this out. Okay, that's bad. Managed to Saw Blade him. Oh, God! Oh, but go in. Oh, never mind. Don't go in. One thing that I haven't been able to really use the totem for yet, by the way, is protecting our turrets. Or for tanking theirs. Like, we haven't really been near our turrets or theirs for the last little bit. It has been useful in other circumstances, for sure. But it hasn't been everything yet. It's just been kind of nice overall. Ooh, God. I would like to help you, but you are so on the wrong side of history right now. Oh, wow. Did not expect that. That was surprising as fuck. Okay, Steel Drum. We'll be able to pick up both ranks of it by the time we drop down, so that'll be good. But good kill by Magma there. I was not expecting him to drop down at all. How are we doing? Experience-wise, we're about even keel with our team. Our kill-death ratio isn't anything to write home about, and our farm is pretty awful. But we haven't piggy-banked. And honestly, we aren't super far behind people that have piggy-banked. Like, Magma piggy-banked in order to pick up some of his stuff, so that's at least something for us. However, they did just take out 2 turrets in, like, no time at all. We're gonna need to deal with a very significant push in the next couple of seconds, and that is very important. Like, if they get this push to work properly, they're gonna have a significant chunk of our turrets just damage done. No problem. Okay, we're not gonna end up picking up that solar there. That's fine. We'll deal with it for now. Man, their team is popping off right now. It's doing really good work. Almost got it. Almost got it. That would have been beautiful if it had worked. Not what happened. Dealt as much damage as we could. Frog is dead. Doing as much as I can here to just left click and do what is possible. Got him. Okay, we need to push this out though. Okay. Bad. Very bad. Both of their rocket droids just showed up. We need to get to the turret and then get ready to Saw Blade both of the rocket droids as soon as they show up. Do not use your Saw Blade now. Wait until everything's stacked up, then go wild. This is also about the best time possible to just do this. Oh my lord. This is awful. They're split up. Okay, we did what we could. The push was more or less ineffective compared to what it could have been for, you know, reasons. So that's fine, I suppose. Got a little bit of extra Saw Blade damage done there as well, so that's good. With the situation that we're in at the moment, this is a scary game. There's no way to guarantee a win or even something close to it. However, there are chances to do something. Let's see, I'm gonna go for the slow upgrade, I think. That seems like a really strong upgrade these days on Saw Blade. Do we want to go for the size as well? Not sure. I mean, it might be worth doing. It might not be as well. I'm not sure. I'm not positive. You know what? Toss this out. No real reason why. It's just gonna annoy them for a little bit. It's gonna give Clunk extra HP for no reason at all. Oh no, I can't follow up. I can't follow up on that. That is unfortunate to say the least. Oh, Frog did though. Frog did though. We got the slow off. It's doing work. It's doing work. We got a kill. Holy shit. We did it, folks. We did it. We did work. We did good work. We got kills. Our turret didn't take an insane amount of damage, which is nice as well. Okay. Now, another thing that we should be using as Scree, but we don't know how to really, is body hugging. The idea that you can actually be right next to something on the wrong side of you and still get the saw blade off because of the saw blade's hitbox. So you can hug somebody from the front and okay. Oh shit, we're dead. Crap. Oh, this clunk. This clunk. I should have been keeping my eye on the minimap. That's my bad for dying there. Alright, so what's our plan next? We got damage. Got a little bit of slow. We can upgrade the slow some more. Also, lifesteal on the saw blade seems pretty strong. Let's see what happens when we drop down. By the time we drop down, maybe we'll pick up a kill. That'll give us the ability to get slow and lifesteal. 2 ranks in slow will make it very difficult for the clunk to escape our saw blade, which would be very useful, especially in defense. So, you know what? We will pick that up. And we're also going to pick up a rank in pills here, because pills are going to allow us to do a little bit more damage. I'll take that, thanks. Scree is not a ganker. That was one of the best saw blades I've ever done in my life. Got him. Hashtag destroyed. We did it. Now, our turret's taking a fucking huge beating off of this, because we keep, like, dying every time we get an advantage, which sucks. But, you know, that's Serona, unfortunately. Serona is a really shitty map for that. If you're on the wrong side of the map, then it takes 6 years for you to get back to a situation where it actually works out for you. Those were the fastest dinosaurs I think I've ever seen. Oh my god, that really hurt. Okay, bounce upstairs for a second. Knock this out, take this, perfect. Alright. How are we doing, though? You know what? For a character that I barely ever play and that I don't even like all that much, this ain't the worst. What? Pardonnez-moi? There's a dude up here? How did we get that kill, though? Like, the Clunk and the Leon must have been, like, actually hugging each other, and the magic sunballs must have granted us the kill out of the benefit, you know, the kindness of its heart. That's something, to say the least. Now, the other thing that we can do here to really speed things up in terms of our ability to push, deal damage, all that stuff, is pick up Lashes of the Goddess. That will definitely be our next pickup. As much as I want lifesteal on the saw blade, it's more important that we've got variance and that we're doing as much damage as possible, because good play plus damage means not a win every time, but it's damn close. Got him. Sweet. We actually got a killing spree. That's rare. Okay, so there's a clunk. Just toss that out there if no one minds. That slows... Oh my god. Leon. That Leon has got to be doing that. That is not smart. I mean, I'm sure it's just been a mistake every time, but that's been a huge mistake every time. Like, that's cost them in ways that don't, like, make sense to most people. Like, it's a huge error at this stage of the game to be thinking you can survive a situation like that. Now, we're gonna die because we had no abilities and there was nothing we could do. However, we still got a turret? Yep, we got a turret. We lost Gherkin and all that, unfortunately. Lashes of the Goddess have now been maxed out. We now have a full left-click build. So what were the other things we could have gone? A lightning shot will target every enemy in within range. Pretty neat, actually, for push. I like that idea. It might be a good replacement for magic sunballs if you decide to go for a much more close-up kind of build. Like a shotgun kind of build on Scree, which is not insubstantial. It's just not very often going to be useful, I find. We're actually doing the best on our team, huh? Oh, nice! Good kills, good kills. Okay, and then take this down. Nice stuff there. Okay, he's got frag shells, so he doesn't really care about our turret being placed, so if our turret's being placed too close to something, then, like, you know, don't even worry about it, huh? Dealt as much damage as I could. Oh god! Got him. He had no chance. Time Rift! It does a lot of good work. It's very, very strong ability still, so don't give up. Don't give up. If you have Time Rift, it's still, if you like playing Raylan, you know what? I will guarantee you that Raylan is still, overall, a useful, fun character to play in pubs. Not necessarily the best character ever to play ever, but, oh, come on. Yeah, baby, yeah! That's exactly what I'm looking for. That was huge. The fact that we got that kill, then, is massive. Okay, now we just gotta be careful of Clunk, because Clunk can pop up at any moment, and that could always be bad. Nope, I don't want to actually wipe that. I would like to push as much as possible here. Okay. Where's their droid wave at? Okay, we don't know yet. Droid wave is not shown. We could pick up our third saw blade upgrade at this point. It would not be a bad idea overall to think about something to do. We actually have an on-demand saw blade, which would be really good right now. Oh, baby, we landed it! We got the body hug! We got the body hug! We did it! Okay, go after Magma. Magma needs to go down. Team Magma needs to go down. Shit, we fucked up. Come on, no. No, team. I'm sorry, team. I'm sorry. Got one. Okay, we at least got another kill there after we dedicated ourselves to it. That's fine. We are going to go for lifesteal on the saw blade. I think that's going to help us a lot. Like, we've had a couple of moments now where we've gone in, and it's been beautiful. Beautiful. Absolutely wonderful. But it just hasn't worked out for us because we died. Voodoo Doll would be really strong. Knockback Pulse could be very powerful as well in certain situations. We're at a situation now where we are about equal with the other team. We've been chipping away at the turrets. We're doing as much push as we can with this guy, which is honestly not a ton, but we're doing some at least. I think that the slow would be really good. The health of the totem is also really strong. The cooldown seems neat. You know, let's go for the Voodoo Doll on this one. Oh, fuck. Well, that's all bad news. We're gonna just do what we can here. Saw blade, get rid of stuff. And keep pushing out. Like, this is not a good time for us at all. What are we gonna do? Wreck this Ulip as hard as possible. Toss out this totem. Hopefully get out of our way. Like, we're doing what we can. But this turret's done for, unfortunately. Step away from it because yeah, that was gonna happen. Got a decent amount of lifesteal, thank goodness, which is fine. Oh, chase them, chase them, chase them. This is our opportunity. This is our time to be alive. No! Oh, God. Oh, we got 2 kills! Okay, that's nice. Not necessarily what I wanted to have happen, but, you know, we got 2 kills. We're actually doing okay on our team. I'm very impressed with ourselves. We could have been doing a lot more often. We could be a better player, I think, overall. But I think this is a decent Scree build. I think that this works. Magic Sunballs has a lot of interesting applications with slow, with damage. That synergy, I think, means that if you're going to go for slow, it's well worth booking into that as well, because if people are right next to each other, then they're constantly going to slow themselves for 10% every attack, which is well worth it. That Ulip is still tossing out hyper-powered super dinosaurs, and I don't know how. Okay. Doing as much damage as we can. It's not enough to really stop them, but it's stumping. It's stumping them. We have to be careful, because, yep, that's exactly why. Leon's gonna just do that. Unfortunately, that's a downside to having Leon in the game. It's just a thing that happens. I don't know where you think you're going, but you will not survive this. Or you will. Holy shit, this Leon actually got away. I'm very impressed. Alright, well, I'm going to continue to scan then. They did reduce the range of the auto attack on this guy, like the auto hit, effectively. The aimbot got nerfed, is what I'm trying to say here. But, yep, they're just going to keep fucking doing this, unfortunately. Got him, at least. Oh, we're dead. Unless we can stay above the explosion, which we did, and then went in, and then boxed. Yeah, there we go. Attack. We got, like, at least, even if we don't win this, we've done something in this game. 14-7, 2-to-1 kill-death ratio, not to be sneezed at. I'm quite pleased with this. Also, we are just wiping creep waves, which is very nice. So hopefully that'll allow our creep waves to actually push out a little bit. We are going to be able to push in a little bit with our totem. We're going to keep that around for a little bit of lifesteal if we can manage it. Saw blade it back, get most of our life back. Do what we can. Leon's down now. Yeah, you know what? That's a problem, to be fair. But we need to push in as much as possible. Okay, the other 2 are back. That's not good, mind you. But we do need to push. Like, I don't think there's any way out of this without pushing. Yep, Leon's just gonna do that. That's cool. I hate this about Leon, by the way. Like, there's no good thing to say about this. Leon just does that, and that's his modus operandi. He's done half of our core's damage. Oh shit, I bumped into him, I felt him. There he is! Got him, sort of. Yeah, he unstealthed. The thing is, he's only stealth for 8 seconds, but that's still 8 seconds that he can sneak past us for sure. Like, properly used, that's still about as bad as permanent invisibility, honestly. It's gonna end the game against us for sure. There's no way around it. He's gonna wait until we commit to a fight, and then he just... Got him. Holy shit, we killed him. We killed him before he could do anything. And then we stuck him into a time rift area, and then zapped him, and then shot this guy, and then zapped that guy a lot. Okay, we're pushing as hard as we can now. We pushing, boys. Okay. Wow, that lifesteal, that totem, and then we died. Unfortunate, Gherkin might die as well. Please don't. Okay, what do we do now? Well, more totem HP seems like the right move here, because without it, we won't be able to push forward. Do we pick up the base damage by 5%? That does not seem very good. Cooldown might be useful. Yeah, you know what? Let's go for cooldown. As soon as we land, we'll go for cooldown on the totem as well, so that way we can use it, like, as often as possible for backdooring and pushing. We're not getting a creep wave out. That's just never going to happen again. And in order to win this, we do have to just totem their base constantly. So, increase the height. Cooldown. There we go. We are looking for Leon. Just keeping our ears, lightning rods, and everything else out for this shitty lizard. Not to be confused with the shitty wizard from Dota 2. Clunk is going in now. Yeah, there he is. Okay, smash to slow him down. Dealt as much damage as I could. Didn't die. Zapping, 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 zapping. Died. Got 2 kills? 2 kills. Okay. I mean, that's something at least, right? We did what we could. It's still unfortunate that we died, but we got 2 kills for 1. Hey. And then we got 3 kills for 1. That's great. Attack. Come on, team. You can do it for me. Me dying here means very little if it means that we win. This is a 25-minute long game that should have ended 6 minutes ago if the other team had just not been suicidal. Like, they should be winning this if they would just play properly with their Leon. If Leon wants to do the backdooring, that's fine. Then put us on the defensive. Do a siege. You have frag shells, man. You got dinos to determine where the fight's gonna happen. And yet, here we are. Who's down? They are all down. Okay. Destroyed a turret, huh? Well, oh, hold on. Shit, there's an asshole. Fuck that up, unfortunately. He's dead, which means that we got that kill. Nicely done. We got it. Easy kill, too. We just need to keep an eye out for Clunk and the rest. So where are Clunk and the rest? They're all there. This is our chance. We have to push. Okay. Let's go ahead. Toss out a totem, like here-ish. Back off. You know the explode's coming. Yeah, there it is. Got 1. Got 2. Okay. Time to end this as much as possible. Just do as much push as you can. The dinos almost killed you. We got a kill off there with Gherkin. If we can kill this before Leon comes back, we're golden. We did it. GG, well played. Hugely close game. Hugely close game. And we actually ended up carrying it to a certain degree. We did a ton of damage. F you. Woo! We got him mad! This is why I got rid of chat in the first place. Thank you everybody so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed yourselves. If you did, be sure to let me know. Hit the like button down below. First game with Scree on the channel with a win. Quite pleased. At least as far as I'm concerned, the first real win anyway. And again, you know, if you like this kind of stuff, be sure to subscribe. See you guys in the next video. This is a good one. I'm really pumped. Woo! Oh, that was pretty sweet.